Sure, it's one thing to sell your low ticket offer online, but how do you get people to purchase something from you at your highest price point? In today's video, I'm sharing with you what I've learned over the past 5 years growing my business to a multi-7-figure business selling high ticket. I want to give you access to the most important thing you need to establish with your client before making a sale. Then I'll tell you my top 2 tips for positioning yourself as the unique go-to expert in your field so that you are the obvious choice for your audience to buy from. Then I'll show you how I got the attention of clients like Daymond John from Shark Tank and LinkedIn. Take it from me, your high ticket clients may be sitting in your low ticket offers. Let's first talk about the most important thing you need to establish with your client before making a sale. It may seem obvious, but you need to build trust with your audience before they're going to be willing to hand over their credit cards. And here's the way that you're going to do that. You're going to give them free value. You're going to give them previews to what it is that you offer them with your content. Now, when your audience feels like they can trust you because of how you're developing this content, for the relationship you're building through your free content, they are going to qualify themselves. What that means is the more they're engaging with your content, when they're opting into your free offers, that's equivalent to them raising their hands saying, I'm interested. Those are the people that you're going to nurture those relationships with to bring them through your value ladder all the way up to your high ticket. They're qualifying themselves, raising their hands, saying, yes, I'm interested. Now the next steps is qualifying themselves with their credit card, and that might even be a low ticket offer. If they are interested in something that might be $7, $37, something that's low ticket and cheap, they're getting a preview, a taste of what you have to offer at your high ticket. We've had this happen to us over and over again where someone will sign up for something low ticket just to kind of look around, see, is this the real deal? Am I going to get a result even if I invest at a low ticket? And if they feel like they can trust that, of course they're going to be more willing to trust when they spend and invest more money. And this is exactly how I got Daymond John as a client. This is how LinkedIn found me and hired me and flew me out to their studios in California. This is how some of our clients went straight from $37 to a high ticket, a multi-5-figure investment, because they trusted if they could get a result at $37, they would get an even bigger result if they invested at a high ticket price. Now I want to give you my top 2 tips for positioning yourself as the go-to expert in your niche, but I noticed you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Make sure you hit that button below, subscribe to my channel, because I'm putting out more videos about content marketing and turning that into high ticket customers. So make sure, go hit that link, go hit that subscribe button. I'll wait. Okay, great, let's move on. These are my favorite top 2 tips for positioning yourself as a unique, one-of-a-kind, go-to expert in your niche. The first step is by having proprietary mechanisms. These are unique to you, that even if there are lots of other people in your industry, you have other competition, of course, in any industry, you're bound to have them, but you're teaching your unique strategies, your proprietary mechanisms that makes you stand out from the rest. There might be a ton of marketers out there, but I'm the only one that can teach you my proprietary content cash flow framework. There are a ton of weight loss coaches out there, but my friend Christy Code Red is the only one that teaches the Code Red 10-pound takedown challenge. My client Wayne Lee, there's a ton of mindset and peak performance experts out there, but he's the only one that can teach the mental endgame activation system. So see how we've created these proprietary mechanisms. We've given a name to our system, and that way it brands us and gets our audience to be interested in what we have to offer because it's so different than what everyone else is teaching. All it is giving a name to your strategy, to create a framework, name it, and promote it. The second tip is to position yourself using an Ascension model. Let me show you an example. This is your value ladder. It's basically a demonstration of your offerings laid out from front end to high ticket, from low ticket, low price, to high price, and showing how your audience can ascend at every level. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to take each step one at a time. Some people, like I mentioned, can be in your low ticket and jump all the way up to your high ticket. Like I mentioned, we had Daymond John from Shark Tank and LinkedIn who found me at a low ticket, and then once they trusted what I had to offer, they were willing to pay the high prices. So having that Ascension model where you show your audience, here's what this looks like to work with me. It's almost like a yellow brick road. If they want this big, massive result at the top, but it's almost like there's these different strategies or offerings that you provide at different levels of your value ladder that they have to ascend to. It's almost like prerequisites. Or if they're willing to invest more money and just get to the top as fast as they can, they're willing to invest more money while investing less time. The sacrifice there is just spending more money. But that's how you sell high ticket, by showing them that the more you invest, the bigger the result, the more value they're going to receive. That's a really cool thing about having a value ladder, is you never know who's watching. There could be someone in your low ticket who's ready to buy and they just want to develop that relationship with you, build that know, like, trust factor so that they can trust investing at a high price point. So no matter what piece of your value ladder you're promoting or what level of service you're providing, make sure that you always give your best, because your high ticket buyers may be hiding in your low ticket. Now that you know how to sell high ticket offers online, I want to give you the entire framework that I used to double my average cart value and earn over 6 figures in less than a year from one offer. If you click the link in the description below, I'm going to give you access to my Infinite Cash Flow Blueprint. It's an entire series that's going to show you how to explode your monthly cash flow and ascend even the most resistant members of your audience all the way to your high ticket. It's a system to bring people all the way from front end to high ticket. And if you download that below, you're going to get free access and be able to implement that so that you can have the plan to make your next 6 figures.